Oh, jeez, right off the hop. No, I forgot what I was gonna start off with. Poor Kobe. He seems like a real victim. Pouting on his community post, claiming victory over me because I didn't do what he wanted me to do, or uh, I never asked for that. I asked for him to let me know where I was lying. I'm pretty sure he is. If he is, he knows he is, and I mean, really, that's on him. But when you're going to fame somebody and you say they're the liar, and you got videos saying, "Hey, Carl's liar, liar," all he does is lie. No telling what the lies are, though. Poor Kobe. Like, come to a brain fight loaded with your brain, but no, instead you run away and cry victim now, you know what I mean? You are a destroyer of so you built your channel by outwitting and outmatching people. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Sometimes you hit that partner that just don't dance the same as you, bud. They're just fully dancing in the truth. Or if you can prove them a liar, you prove them a really big fraud. Because, hey, bud, liars aren't with God. You know what I mean? Well, it's not really true. You know what I mean? We all got lies, like I said, that we're holding on to, and we haven't really had the opportunity to figure out if they're lies yet or not. It's the ability to let go of them, you know what I mean, Kobe? Kinda like how you're gonna have to let go of yours. Maybe I'll go into this later. It seems that we have a lot of no people in here. Let's take this to the Bible. Mhm. John 17, 24. So it says, Father, I desire that they also whom you gave me may be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory which you have given me. For you showed me before the foundations of the world, O righteous Father. The world has not known you, but I have known you, and these have known that you sent me, and I have declared to them your name and will declare it, that the love which you loved me may be in them, the love God gave him, may it be in you guys, and I in them. So, I mean, Jesus and God. That's the way I get it. You guys, anybody that's in here, what are you thinking? I don't know. I'm frustrated. I keep hearing Jesus revolution because everybody's scared that it's the end times. They're grasping onto that hero that's coming through the clouds, and you're gonna tell them it's all gonna be good. Good thing you are cowards, because if you weren't working in the truth, you weren't working for me. So, say la vie. It's terrible. I saw this video earlier, and it was of Roseanne talking about this rabbi that's talking about how the Mashiach's coming and when the Mashiach comes. that, it's pretty much almost too late. I hope that's not the case, but who knows? I might not be the Mashiach. Maybe I can be shown the evidence that I'm not. But I have to be able to show the evidence that I am first in order for people to show me where I'm not. And, well, humanity's just not where it's supposed to be. Can you imagine? Searching years and years for just a conversation. Weird as fuck out here in this world. But I kind of know what yous all are going through, you know what I mean? I was living in bliss and not seeing it. Life is good. I'm going to Vegas to the UFC. I'm going to Mexico. But just to get that little bit, I fucking work mine. That's off. 80, yeah, fuck. Anyways, but it's great to be balling until you find out if you're not willing to play the master's game, you're going to get your ass whipped. And right now, the father that currently owns and operates this world, Satan, has got it all twisted up. You know what I mean? He's an infested in, just in people's brains. Just a fucking. But here's the greatness. I think if you reach into the right side of your brain and open up a little bit, stop thinking you know everything. Yeah, use common sense. Figure shit out that way. But if you just spoon feed yourself what you want to spoon feed yourself, you might not be living in reality, but who knows? So, what's this guy's name? I know what it is, but I'm gonna make sure I. So I'm about to start watching this, and I'm not making this up. This is on a video. Roll Roan MMA, and it says Ali Abdelaziz is the Diddy of MMA. And sometimes these people tell on each other, I think maybe. I don't know if he is, but you guys remember? I'm watching the video right now. Conor McGregor said he was an informant and a scumbag and all this other shit. And it turns like I think like Kanye told us, right? Diddy's an informant. He's a fed. Like that's why like this should have been fucking like I'm telling you guys. It should have been this fucking easy. I'm sorry, but you gotta make sure other people don't get hurt. That should be your prime objective when you do things. You know what I mean? If bad shit's happening, do your very best to stop it. So, hey, all this Diddy shit, and then they talk about Justin Bieber all the time, right? You think the FBI would have went to Justin Bieber and said, "Hey, Biebs, like we want to make sure this guy doesn't get out. We want to make sure that if he has partners, they go down with him." To us, kind of looks like some shit went down. And hey, they mind fucking manipulated you into probably doing your own bad shit. Let's work this out right now. Well, the FBI don't know. It's better to be with Jesus, right? It's always like, y here's the deal. The Bible says, "No man can defile you." You know what I mean? You can't be left with another man suffering inside of you. Justin needs to release that shit. You can't hold on to trauma. You can't, and you certainly have to make sure that it doesn't continue to happen to others if you realize the trauma that you've had to go through because of what happened to you and you stay silent. That's not being one of Jesus's boys. That's being one of Satan's boys. It just feels safe. But then again, who knows what's going on behind the scenes? He's, you know, dropping people from his X or his social media. Who knows? Maybe there is something going on, but can you imagine? No, I say it's like it's fucking an easy thing to do. Can you imagine if I'm not saying anything did happen, which could you imagine if it did? And you're in Hollywood and you don't know who to trust and you fucking know Diddy's a fed. Who the fuck do you talk to? You know what I mean? Sitting there all alone. You know what I mean? All that money and shit, and you're just a sitting duck when you know what I mean? Maybe if the world knew that these unintelligence agencies need to be put an end to. Fuck you, Cash Patel. Just fucking obviously nothing's working there. Nobody knows anything. And you guys all think you're smarter than the society, holding crucial information against the world. Holy mother truckers. I don't know how we don't get this. Fucking clowns. It's a big clown show and we need to see it. If we don't start seeing it, I don't know what happens. All I know is I'm gonna keep sitting in the truth, Uncle Will? Keep sitting in the truth and I ain't got nothing to fucking worry about. You little dweeby little suckers can that's I think I think there's confusion on the earth on what truth is. See, Uncle Will, I watched this you never know what's real on Netflix, but I watched this Mormon family where they had the whole internet and wanted attention and shit like that, right? Mom was a wackadoo, eh? All on camera, everything's fucking gravy and it's great. And, hey, playing the role. Fuck, man. I can't even remember how much they said they were raking in there when everybody thought they were the perfect fucking family. Just being paid. But behind the scenes, man, mom's like, just like, you fucking ain't great children. Just play like you're happy. Play your role. And she's like, I'm doing God's work. It's a joke, man. And you still want to believe these people because the devil's so sucked into you, Uncle Will. Let him the fuck go. Stop wanting to protect pedos. These people need to go down, brother. You know what I mean? Probably not just for what they're doing to the children, but I think if we dig a little deeper, what they're doing to humanity, dude. You know what I mean? Like, hey, the WEF, you ever been to the website? See who they're sponsored by or possibly dictating. We'll take a look, bro. Hey. uh, Power, money, Larry Fink. Larry Fink just fucks Uncle Lou in the ass every day. You little weak son of a bitch. I'm out here doing whatever I want, and you're nothing you can do about it. Hey, Uncle Will, you like it, don't you? You're like, give me more, big boy. I love you, Larry Fink. Not me. I will not allow myself to get penetrated there, fucking Uncle Will. You know what I mean? Klaus Schwab wants to penetrate me, but no way, no how. He can take his WEF ray of sunshine, global reset, and shove it right up his kabootskis. He works for the devil, Uncle Will. He works for the devil. He doesn't want good for humanity. He wants good for a few humans. You know what I mean? And the puppeteers. While they watch us in our little fucking stables of slop, hating each other, not protecting our children against these shit tarts. Like, you should wake up, Uncle Will. Mm, I hate to say it. But these stupid freaking earpiece things, I can't stand them. And here's the deal. I had a pair of them before and I knew how terrible they were. But my son stole them. You know what I mean? Why go buy something else when you got something that works? Just suffer through with it until you can, bring yourself to the point where you can get a better set. But anyways, she replaced it like they were like a Christmas or a birthday present. Oh my goodness. There we go. Hey, Uncle Will, did I lose you? He's saving the world and can't drop the link. Oh, we can go over to your cell, bud. I'm not about to spend my time on shit you want me to spend it on. You want to protect pedos. I think better than you there, bud. You know what I mean? Like if you're interested in what I have to say, then you can dictate the or you can control the conversation on your show. But if you start controlling it too much and you don't let me have a little control, well, it just won't last very long. Hey, buddy. I the Mashiach's here, motherfucker, and you are so so stupid. God's real, Uncle Will, and well, so are your upcoming nightmares, but I never wish them upon you. You did. Dude, what's you doing out here? Like, do you realize you're a grown man and you are fucking the Ryan Upchurch fucking cult group fucking leader? Like, you do know you're part of a cult, right? Like, grown men don't need fucking fan clubs, dude. You know what I mean? People can just be fans of them, but hey, it makes you feel good when you can see the numbers, eh? You can't just do the right. Join me, my little monkeys. Tell them, yeah, Orion Upchurch is gonna have a really rough time. He's gonna wish that he had that one-on-one with me there, fucking Uncle Will. I'm telling you, he's gonna be begging for a one-on-one, and I'm just not interested now. He tried to fuck with my brain. Can you imagine that, eh? And all I ever did was think he was chosen and stick up for him and try and point out why I thought he was chosen. But then again, Uncle Will, his parents, dude, narcissistic, the both of them. Like, how did that kid even have a chance, right? It's like Ryan's trying so hard to not to fail. Because if he fails, his fucking dad will be right there to tell him, told you you were nothing. You're a fucking nobody, you loser, like I always said you were. Hey, can you imagine having a dad like that? Hey, try not to be too harsh on Ronnie, but you can pick up on a lot when you listen to people there, Uncle Will. Hey, you think Ronnie likes violence a little bit? You see how excited he gets when he talks about hurting people? Now that you've heard that, go back and watch his little fucking shows until he deletes them. Hey, man, Ronnie, if you're gonna get with God, don't go deleting shit. Leave her up there for everybody to know the truth. You know what I mean? That way you have to come to accept her. Carl, I love how confrontation you get when he's being the one confronted. Whatever, hillbilly. Whatever, bud. Carl doesn't like confrontation. No, no, I'm not going to walk away from it, but if you want to get violent or stupid and try and overrule it, no, I'd be a part of stupidity. You know what I mean? Hey, there's a whole lot of other people in this world I could be talking to. You know what I mean? Hey, you don't have to come over here. You can make me feel bad by, having my three people down to zero if you really don't like me. But hey, if you want to learn that the truth is the way, and well, hey, this humanity have two ways to decide, Uncle Will. Hey, bud, you're not a good man, and you need to take acceptance of that. You know what I mean? They're all wrapped up in some stupidity that I hope you work your way out of. But it's really too bad because at the beginning when I said, like when I tagged you, it was because I kind of liked you. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't trying to, like that, right? That was a nice video, just asking, like, hey, man, you know what I mean? This is kind of what I think. Would you be interested in talking to me? And and now here we are, Uncle Will. Not Wade. He's the one that brought you back into this. You came white knighting for Wade on his lies. Fuck. Really? Uncle Will. Do you really want to be sliding in on somebody's lies? You don't want to be responsible for other people's lies and not want to know the truth. Hey, Uncle Will. Oh, drop the link, Carl. No, Uncle Will. There'll be no dropping the link unless it's being dropped by you on your channel. I'll talk about what I want to talk about over here, okay? This is the Mashiach's channel, not fucking son of the devil, Uncle fucking No Will, or otherwise known as AKA Uncle Will Not. Anybody? Hey, what do you think of Upchurch's fucking video that he put out? The one with Johnny Dagburn. That was fucking lame, dude. He's crashing. He's crashing. He ain't got shit no more. And any little blurbs I've heard, I hope that album's good for him. I hope it gives him I hope he fulfills every dream he ever had down here, to tell you the truth. But I don't know, man. What do you think of little chunks and pieces that you've heard so far, Uncle Will? Sounding good? You know what I mean? Shouldn't you guys? Oh, why'd Uncle Will's all his messages just get deleted? What's going on? Uncle Will fuck with God. Uncle Will fucked with God. You're a fucking nitwit and a half, aren't you? You better start thinking about reasons why you hate me, Uncle Will. Hey, you might want to say, hey, did I ever give Carl a chance to actually tell me what he's talking about, or do I just go over there and try and pick on him and tell him he's no good and he's crazy and he's a loser and he's a no good and he needs to be hospitalized? But meanwhile, it's just because I don't like him. I don't like what Carl stands for. I like the pedophiles running the streets, and I like the bombs going off in fucking Palestine. I love it all. USA. Remember, Uncle Will, God over country, bud. You know what I mean? That's the way it should be. Hey, if I thought fucking Canada was trying to make America look bad and financially cripple them at the same time, do what did he? I'd be fucking raising just as big a stink. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be my brother, Uncle Will, but humanity's pretty fucked up. These are the roads we choose these days. Keep thinking you're better than everybody else, Uncle Will. I don't know. Do you get paid by Upchurch or something? Because it is an extreme obsession. I don't know. It's like industry exposed is definitely getting fucking paid. That fucking clown is definitely getting money because I don't know where he comes up with this shit. It's unbelievable. Like, I don't know what kind of fucking fantasies you guys are trying to draw out there, but nobody ever like I did hear that there's clips of him not being a fucking gentleman out there, you know what I mean? There might be some reason that he's protected. But that's not what I'm just it's out there, dude. I'm pretty sure it's in my comments, and that's why I can say it. If I had to go back and you know, but hey, if Industry Exposed wants to talk about it and he has the clip and explain it to me where people are just taking it the wrong way, I'd be more than happy. You know what I mean? Trolling for Jesus. Oh, that creaker OT. Like I do deal with like first of all, who in here doesn't believe in God? Or at least think there's a possibility of God. Hands off in the comment section. Anybody not believe? Okay. So why don't you let me know what I say that is so wrong that you guys don't like? Or do you not like the fact that I hurt your fifis when I say the truth? Do you know what I mean? I do this to build you and make you better. But Uncle Will, if you're not willing to see reality and you're not willing to shatter what you are right now and be reborn in spirit and water, bud, you know what I mean? Get into the truth. Want to know the truth. Why don't you want to know what the truth is, bud? Isn't that something worth fighting for? You know what I mean? Hey, maybe Trump is the good guy. Maybe we could find out, Uncle Will. We could shut all those naysayers up, eh? But hey, there's I don't know, maybe he's blood fun. And it does it pains me. It pains me, dude, because I do think Roseanne is a gift from God. Just based on the little things that she says, not the stuff that or she says she is. I learned my lesson out on Ryan Upchurch, but it's the way she talks about how she operates. She's got a brain that can't shut off because once she finds a problem, she's got to solve it. I think that's one of the problems I got too. You know what I mean? It all started out, I thought it was a workplace problem. Turned out she's a world problem. Hey, we could all fix it. All us people who don't have the money and don't have the power, we outnumber them. You know what I mean? And we don't want to hurt them. We just want to know if they hurt children. Which one of you are out there hurting children? Hey, it's time to start confessing. It's better to confess than get caught. Because can you imagine if all your favorites got exposed, Uncle Will? Are you a fan of Sir Richard Branson? Hey? Like, I'm just saying because he's rumored to of. You know what I mean? Would your late night, and I'm not saying this guy did anything, but I'll tell you why I think they did. Your favorite late night host, Jimmy the Con Man Kimmel. Hey, man, could you do without your late night show? Would it break your heart? What if? Hey, we can find out. Tell these guys no more. No more tricking and fooling us. Okay, guys? We want our power back. Can't have it. If you guys are good guys, you don't have anything to worry about because we want the best for humanity, not what's best for a few. But then again, it's all in what you want to work for, too. You know what I mean? Can't have an enabling world where fucking everybody thinks they're entitled. We're already there. We need to change that. We need to put a little bit more struggle back into our lives, eh, Uncle Will? Pick a dream and work so motherfucking hard for it, and you find God in the process, eh? That's what I'm doing. Running down a dream. Hey, Uncle Will, this dream's for you, bud. Will you accept it or not? Buttercup. I am the Messiah, and you're in double trouble. And well, God's real. And can you imagine? Like I can't speak for God. I don't know. If I found out you were doing some dirty business to my son when he was trying to help the world, I think I'd be pissed off at you. You know what I mean? I'd be like, no heaven for you, bud. You're getting smacked down a few notches. You know what I mean? You better figure out why you don't like Carl. You might want to think real hard, Uncle Will. God's real, motherfucker. And you did it to yourself. Do you think I want to do this, bud? No, but I'm a Heyoka. I have to do it. You know what I mean? I get the Holy Spirit in me, and all I want is nothing but the truth, motherfucker. Hey, like, what's somebody supposed to do to me? Hey, Carl's on the search for the truth. Hey, truth is, I'm not the Mashiach, bud. I can handle it. You know what I mean? But hey, my way. I don't need anybody to anywhere. You know what I mean, Uncle Will? That job's on you. I am the Mashiach. I am the one, and I'm here to pass the baton off to you, Uncle Will. You and everybody else. And well, you get to be your own little Mashiach. Let me tell you, buddy. She can be an adventure. But Jonathan Evans, no biting the apple, buddy. God is good. God is great. God is someone you fucking idiot should really start to appreciate, but you don't. You don't. You're stupid. I'm sorry. Do you think this is easy for me to come on here and just go, hey guys, how do you not get this? Hey, how do you guys not get what I say? Hey, I might not be the Mashiach, but if there's a God, the stuff that I say should still matter to you because you're sitting in stupidity. You got an Instagram, Carl? Yeah, I do, bud. She's like Edison's medicine or something like that. Edison's medicines 369. Hey, you're just 6'9". Maybe, who knows, right? There's definitely not a lot of three in you there, Uncle Will. Three's for divinity, buddy. And you like it. You like it. Hey, bud. So, serious question while I got you here, Uncle. Like, in order to talk to men, do you ask all of them to wear ladies' panties when they do it? Like like, I'm just wondering. Can you let me know, bud? Hey, did you see my shorty with Kobe? He he's playing a little 2 Live Crew. He needs the 3 in him. Hey, Uncle Will, what do you think, dude? Come on. Don't you think we could put on an entertaining show on your channel? Hey, we can bring probably all the boys you want in ladies' underwear. Tell them it's a requirement to watch, and they can send you the footage later, right? I'm just trying to help your dreams come true, bud. I don't know why you required that of me. Like, is that just me specially, or is that like full on fantasy? I'd like to see your dreams come true, Uncle. Well, just not if they include me. Unless you want to get with the truth and not think about men and ladies' undies. Okay, but you're gonna be one of the world's biggest clowns. Uncle Will, I fucking feel sorry for you. You are such a clown. But then again, hey man, there's Jonathan Evans out there too. What do we got? Jonathan Evans. Okay, let's do some. Well, we got that creaker doing the oh USA, USA. Okay, I'll tell you what. God, 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 truth, truth, truth. Trolling for Jesus says, Jesus. Like, hey, trolling for Jesus. You know I'm not this is where I this is why I wonder, you know what I mean? Hey, how does Jesus come back? Because I want him to, bud. Oh, so desperately. Oh, if he's out there somewhere, please, please, please help. I need some help, Jesus. I know, be big and strong and do it by myself. I can accomplish anything if I want to. Just believe in you. I know, Jesus. But the thing is, did that avatar go up to heaven? And did he keep that avatar in heaven? Does he have a new avatar in heaven? Or is it the Christ that's in me is the same that played the role of Jesus? But it's not Jesus, it's Yeshua. But anyways, I'm not saying I'm Jesus. I'm hoping he does come back. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I'm here to not get you to follow me. Remember, Uncle Will, under no circumstances, anytime can you think that I can save you. Okay? That is not my job as the Mashiach. I'm just here to teach, bud. But I'm here to learn as well, you know what I mean? Or you can keep being led. I seen the video the other day by your current leader, right up church. And I'm telling you, he's gonna send you right to Satanville. If he don't get his shit right, oh boy, he fucked with the Mashiach, but the Mashiach. Can you imagine how Ryan Upchurch would feel finding out there's a God and his son was sitting there knocking on his fucking door asking for his help and he knocked me, tried to fuck with my head. For Uncle Will, white knighting for his little girl. Fake Squadian, the leader of the down squadron. Uncle Will. Dude, you might want to figure out what you don't like about me. You might want to do her, but You better too, AD. You're not doing good with God, I don't think. I think I could explain a lot of stuff to you if we could just have a conversation, but you like to dictate or whatever it is that you do. He believes he's the chosen one. No, unfortunately, Adria, I don't. It's pretty much a knowing. You know what I mean? But hey, I could be wrong because when you think you know, sometimes you find out you don't know shit. And if you're not willing to, you know, admit that you were wrong, well, then you can't be with God because you're lying in a lie. And people just want to lie all the time. They want to lie to themselves and say, "Oh, you're the problem. I don't protect pedos." No, Bill Gates should do whatever the fuck he wants to. You know what I mean? Hey, this pardoning of Fauci, this, why would this make you wonder anything, Carl? Like, come on. You know what I mean? Hey, you guys know the right thing to do as an adult. If you think you took a family trip and you got poisoned, you probably want to know about it. And let the people who did it get punished. Not so much so that, you know, I know, so that other people don't get hurt. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing. You know what I mean? Well, people get too scared these days, right? ED said you're a demon antichrist. Well, that's okay. AT can have his opinions, but I mean, he's definitely a fucking pedo protector to the highest degree. And he's not riding with God. I mean, this guy can't even, like, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Andrea. Thanks. AD, I want you to, I don't know, do you have this ability? Are you just like dead inside? Because I think I'm at a disadvantage. See, I know how to put myself in your shoes. Could you put yourself in my shoes? Just for a second. It'd blow your fucking mind if you actually could, but can you imagine? You think you're the Mashiach. And well, hey, that'd be a hard fucking mission, wouldn't it, bud? Hey? Who do you think in my head do you think I think would like me right now? Hey, bud, do you think the Christians would like what I'm saying? Bro, really, would you think the Jews are gonna love that I say, hey, the Mashiach says follow fucking Christ? He set the example. We let him down before. Let's fucking bring him back to life. You know what I mean? Anyways, like, do you think that these are easy things to say, brother? But then again, in order to find out you're a Mashiach, you have to find out who humanity is, bud. Now, you have to be thrown in the hospital 5 times for violence and suicide, but never ever once were you violent or suicidal throughout that process. So that's gonna take a little wonky wonk on your fucking head a bit, eh? Well, let me tell you, the police, that situation is real fucking bad, dude, eh? Eh? And then I always tell you, AD, one of my most favorite lessons in learning, and I cut so many, but hey, that guy from my accident, can you imagine finding out there's a video? Carl's been holding on to her in his trauma. Like, you don't know how much karma that fucking, oh boy. We don't understand our actions. When we lie and we make ourselves look like the hero and the victim like the zero. And well, when the victim comes back and's got all the proof that the hero was in factly a big old zero, and well, zeros don't go with God. You know what I mean? Little Little non-truth tellers, they don't go to heaven, AD, you know what I mean? Little liars, they friars maybe, eh? What do you think? Think we can talk Johnny Gobble into helping fucking patty cakes out? Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Which way are we headed if we continue to act the way that we do? Wouldn't it be better to move forward and try and figure out what our reality is and see why we act the way that we do? Or are we going to sit in our own stupidity forever? Or, for once, somebody can show me my messages. What is one of the insane things that I say other than me being the Mashiach? Comment section's there. We got 11 people in here. Huh? Juno, AD. I want to tell you, man, lies will destroy your life, man. That accident caused me so much grief, put me so much back in regression. It was horrible, dude. But I had to learn that. I had to suffer so I know how you guys feel. What we're going through, you know what I mean? Off of somebody's lie. And you should see how far it went. When someone's mentally struggling, there's not fucking help out there at all. At all. I'd love for them to show the courtrooms, the courtroom recordings. All of them that I've had. Like, not that I've been in trouble a lot, but hey, there's this, that, the accident. But that wasn't actually court. That was over the computer again. Like, and find out that hey, if you don't plead guilty, I'm gonna fuck you right up the ass. And I got witnesses, and I'm like, hey, I got a video. I can't fucking. I don't know how. I tried calling this guy too. He's a fucking dirtbag. But anyway, so yeah, what we do to ourselves, it's crazy. It's but all because we don't want to take responsibility for our own bad behavior. When in fact, if we just took responsibility for our bad behavior, then we can learn to be good again. But hey, nobody has to pay for their bad behavior. Well, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna come back later. So I got 10 people in here. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna come back later. So if anybody wants to come back, I hope everybody has a good day. And if I oh shit. Actually, you know what? Let's stick on here for one more thing. Because I want to get this I want to get this off my screen. It's just a reminder, right? So I'm watching this thing on Ali Abdelaziz. I think I was saying it earlier. And they say he might be the Diddy of MMA. And Conor McGregor is saying he's an informant and shit like that. Blah, 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 blah. Like I said, but it's not really this case. It was that being said because Abdelaziz, he's tight with Dana White, one of the King's men. I'm saying I know all the men in the world, they want to love Dana White. But this is what I'm saying. Women should come first. Women should come over and become, you know, we're a fucking hero. You know, if bad things are happening, people should get punished and or whatever. It reminds me of that Sean Strickland. Anybody on here that remembers me we doing that video about Sean Strickland talking about that Tiki Goshen? About how he saw something happen to a woman and he didn't really appreciate it, didn't like it, and or he and someone said something about later on about him getting, managed by Tiki because he's a big time manager, right? And he said, "No, I'd never let that fucking scumbag manage me. I seen this and this," or whatever it was. I think he's seen it for himself, just treated someone like a piece of shit or something. I don't remember the important parts. But, so Sean says some guy tells him that's overhearing the conversation says, "Well, you think that's bad?" He, uh, he really hurt this guy I know's daughter real bad. And Sean knew the girl's dad or whatever, I guess, or whatever. And, yeah, so, I can't remember. Like, I don't wanna make stuff up, but anyways, Tiki Ghostin got a hold of Sean Strickland because Sean Strickland was saying stuff, and he said, "If you don't shut your mouth, I'm gonna sue you," or whatever. So, I guess Sean Strickland got a hold of the girl that said that Tiki had did that to her, and that she would actually testify in court if Tiki tried to sue. You think that would've made, like, big headlines. You know what I mean? "Are you still suing, Tiki? Are you still suing?" Like, nobody pushes the fucking point, like, I if a woman was fucking hurt like that and put into silence, someone should have to pay for what they did. You know what I mean? Especially if they're not even willing to admit it and then, try and sue somebody because they say it. But I don't think there's a lawsuit anymore, but that doesn't even get in the news or anything like that, you know? It was just funny they say that Abdelaziz is the Diddy of MMA, but I don't know what they mean by Diddy. Maybe I should watch it. You know how they like to pop up a big label on their screen, and really it's not even about that. But I do know what Connor said because Connor's right there on my screen, but I do remember what he said. Yeah. So I just want these are the kinds of things that when things get said out in public, like, hey, why should Conor McGregor be able to say, "Hey, this is who this guy is," without having any facts? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't the FBI? I'll be all, well, I guess he'd be informed. Would he be an informant for the FBI? Where can we go to have the FBI investigated to see that they aren't hiring some little sleaze bag? You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? You got to have them in all the industries, right? You got to have them in MMA and I bet you, uh, Ali Abdelaziz is the fucking best manager there is out there for I bet he loves his guys. I bet you he does everything they fucking ask him to. He does everything to play that role he's supposed to fucking play. But hey, that's only if he's an informant. You know what I mean? But hey, Conor McGregor is the one that slandered him with that. But hey, when you start putting shit together sometimes, you gotta ask your own questions, you know what I mean? Could you guys give up Dana White? Could you? Would MMA go away without Dana White? Say Dana White turned out to be not such a like, I don't think he's a great guy. I do like a lot of things he said. I met him personally and found it very enjoyable. You know what I mean? But I just joining Facebook, doesn't that make you guys question shit? Hey, Donald Trump. Hey, dumb motherfucker. Mark manipulated the fucking world. He may have stole your fucking last election. Maybe if you're so fucking great, the world didn't have to go through this shitstorm for 4 fucking years of insanity with men playing in women's sports and fucking me supposedly, or I'm a fascist if I can't believe that a man can be a woman. Like, what the fuck, eh? What do we got? Carl, every time you drop that earbud, you owe me $1. You owe me $3 now. Is that what you get out of everything I say, Jonathan? Everything's a joke until it's a joke, buddy. You know what I mean? I can't feel sorry for you. Like I do. Regardless, I'm gonna feel sorry for you, but I'll be able to let it go pretty quick, I think. You know what I mean? You ask for what you get. And I hope you get what you ask for. What are you willing to put in, Jonathan? I don't know, dude. I could go through Ashley Biden's diary. I could go through the fucking Obama fucking. I could go through fucking I could go through Tara Reid. Like, how the fuck does America chase fucking Tara Reid to Russia only because she wanted a fucking trial against Joe fucking Biden? Why? Hillbilly. I'm a pig. A pig, 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 pig. What's up, Carl? How's Canada? Doing so is Kobe Meyer your new cow or what? I can't call you nothing, but I want to be Ryan Upchurch. You want to be Ryan Upchurch? Why do you want to be Ryan Upchurch? Slow motion. Oh, nothing but you have in there. I want nothing but. I think he meant to say I want to be Ryan Upchurch. I think I get you now. What do you think? Slow motion? You think? Well, what would you have done if you thought you were chosen and it's kind of a scary trip. Wouldn't you want other partners to dance with? You know what I mean? Wouldn't it make it easier? Yeah, we figured it out slow motion. That's what I got to at the end. I got you. I got you. He is, and that's what I tried warning him. I was like, dude, like you're trying to. And the thing was, you know how he does his little attitude. He does his little little roast. One of his people did it and they tagged me. It was so cute. It was so cute. And they deleted it, I think, because I went back to find it. Because I got tagged, but I couldn't find it anymore. I was like, holy smoke. I It was almost so bad. I would have felt bad for the guy doing a review on it because I had to be truthful. I was like, oh, you like this kid is sensitive. If you fuck with him that bad, you will fucking rip him a brand new asshole and he won't even know. Then again, I say shit to Kobe, it goes up one side, out the other. Fucking you don't know shit. But he thinks he knows everything. And he tells everybody that I say that I think that I know everything. Meanwhile, I say, hey guys, I don't know shit either, but you you got to convince me to where I'm wrong. Because if I think I know shit, like if this shit I'm thinking's right, we might want to change her. But I'm not talking recently, bud. I'm talking. There's videos you can see where I'm like, hey, hey, bud, you're trying a little too hard to be like Ryan. Don't go so hard in the paint with Creek Squad. Let me tell you a story, Kobe. He didn't want to hear the story, and then I said, "Hey, bud, do you really want to build your channel off the creeks like Billy Wayne? Like he just almost like killed people. Like brother, like I don't, I, I don't know. To each their own, though. You know what I mean, Kobe? He just had to tell me, hey, bud, I'm not interested. Instead, he came and roasted me. Well, surprise, surprise. My gay D friend. Well, he's not really my friend. You know what I mean? He's more of an acquaintance that I've been really holding on to for a long time trying to help. But I don't know. But as far as him being gay, I don't know, you have to ask him. He does get pretty frustrated, and he will not be your friend if he finds out that you're gay. Like, just ask Psychobabble. There's tons of stuff going on, and then he found out that, well, Psychobabble had a gay affair in the park or something, and all of a sudden, you'd have to go watch the video. He went ballistic. But then there are stories about him and his gay cousin. He said that they used to wrestle and have a really good time, and he doesn't really have an issue with his cousin being gay. So I don't know which way it is for AD. You know what I mean? I don't know. You have to ask AD what the frustration one where with one gay man and then not with another. I don't know. But he likes to throw that F word out there. The three, you know what I mean? I try not to use it. It's like, here's the thing, you can't even be fucking authentic anymore in this world. You know what I mean? And I don't use it like everybody else does it. Every once in a while it slips, and I try not to do it because, well, my son would be one of those. You know what I mean? So fuck, hey. But then again, why do words hurt? You know what I mean? Those old school rebellious fucking, you know what I mean? F words. He just accepted it and loved it. Yeah, baby. You wanna be my boyfriend? Scare the fuck out of the Hatros, have them running away. Those were the real rebels, you know, the ones that embraced the pain. We're ready for the fight. And now you got fucking hey, this is really bothersome, you know what I mean? They took the rainbow away from God, okay, and they fucking sexualized it, the flag, and they gave it to the gay people, okay? You know what I mean? Pride and sexuality. But on top of that, they lump the maps with the gays, and the gays don't care. They're like, solidarity. I'd be like, hey, no. I mean, no, I'm not saying gay people stand, you know what I mean? But they're doing that shit to the flag for acceptance, and we all need to be accepted. They're trying to teach us that, hey, it's just a thing. It's just a thing that's part of us, and we just need to release it. And well, you can't blame them. That's who they are. This fucking bullshit is out in the world. Are you fucking for real? You know what I mean? That's acceptance is not like fucking love. Fucking that like no, no, no. Love hurts, baby. Love stinks. Love can break your heart. Love is a lot of things, but accepting of stupidity, I don't think it is. Do you think God accepts stupidity? I don't think so. I think it gets an F. That's why it's so imperative that people go out and do their own fucking research and figure out what they actually think the truth is. Now, through this process, the truth is such a all-encompassing thing, so it's hard. I say the truth, and it's like it's so easy, but it is. I'm telling you. We'll get into that another day. When people want to hear my stories, and I'm not wasting my breath. Yeah, have a good day, slow motion. He says, I believe Ryan Upchurch and Gay D are both due to come out of the closet here in June 25. I don't think Ryan Upchurch is gay. I don't even necessarily think AD's gay. I mean, he's all the more excited to tell everybody that, hey, if my wife and kids left me today, I'd be in Mexico snorting fucking coke off of hookers' fucking asses. Like, you're tough. Now that family leaves me, I'm good. I wouldn't like wonder why the fuck that just happened. Right. I mean, you can't, you got to go through the process. I mean, you can't cry over spilled milk, but you should probably figure out why they left you or know why they left you or no, but then anyway, it was them leaving you, right? But again, anyways. AD. Mike, 12 points. Percolating Coke smile. You're like a dog trying to grab its tail. Well, thank you. Thank you. Too bad you're the one in the circle there, stupid. You're stuck in a circle. You don't even know you protect pedophiles. And you go round and round and round and round and round and round. You are a stupid pedophile protector. You pay for the bombs that destroy children's lives. You're the hero of the world, and with more people like you, we already could have been Kablona because we're just fucking stupid. Hey, I don't know what's wrong with people. Like, holy fucking banana brains. Bye. Machine Hawk out. Everybody have a good night and well, have a good day and everything else until we speak again. Okay. Find Jesus. It's important. It's important that we shatter our current selves if we're not in our reborn status. Shatter and break through the illusion that is the matrix. It's got your mind captivated and taken away from you. And the only way to captivate and take your brain back is to, well, exercise that muscle. See what your reality actually is based on common sense. Come to a conclusion. And, well, peace out, brothers and sisters.